Hello, 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 everyone. Sorry, guys. Uh-oh. I'm about to drop my phone. Well, the top of my head may be cut off. I may be a little crooked. I've had to set things up with zip ties this morning. Y'all be sure and let me know when you hop on, guys. Say hello. Tell me something good, whatever you want to do. Sorry, I haven't had breakfast yet, and I'm having a little bit of a protein shake. It's Wednesday. We've made it through half the week. Who's excited? I am. Like I said, guys, be sure and let me know when you hop on. We are doing the giant bunny today, and I might make him into a door hanger. I forgot about this. Hole punch. Glad they're in the drawer. Let me know when you hop on, guys, and be sure, if you don't mind, share me out so maybe have some friends that might enjoy a little crafting. Again, giant bunny. This is also this is the same bunny that is on the 16-inch round door hanger, but we're also just offering it just the bunny itself. It's big enough to make it into a door hanger. So that's what I'm gonna do this morning. Hey, Jody. Jody, I used to want to change my name to Jody. I don't know if you know that. Fun fact. Guys, the word today is big, and that's for my page. I'm Genie from Just Genie. If you don't know me, I'm Debbie's daughter. Good morning. I'm going to go ahead and start by painting the giant bunny with chalk paste in vanilla. If I miss comments, I do apologize. I do try to go back and see everything. But sometimes when my head's down, I don't get to see it. But let's go ahead and get started with our giant bunny. And like I said, I'm using chalk paste in vanilla. If you type the word big, you should get a message sent to your messenger with a link to everything. Oh my gosh, y'all have blown me away with the March box orders. So if you don't know yet, we've had posts out, but the March box is available and it is selling fast. I took the first batch going out to the post office yesterday. So those of you who ordered like first thing should be getting yours soon. Oh gosh, Jody, I did miss what you said. I'm going to have to try to go back. I hope that it said your best friend's name was Genie. Oh goodness, y'all. And I'm paying for my raisin because Locke is just like me. He wants to change his name. And I can't, his are just like random like gamer names that he hears and things sound cool. Hey, Debbie. Oh gosh, that Debbie's my mom. Hey, Mom. Hey, Miss Joanne, how are you? Oh, things have been kind of crazy around here lately. Just wild stuff happening. How about y'all? Have things been like, is there some sort of like full moon or something? If there is, I need to know about it. And I need to take cover until it passes. Not really. Oh, goodness gracious. So Stella's teacher, y'all, she's the sweetest thing, but like when she has it in her mind that she doesn't want to do something, she's a lot like her big brother Lane. He would say, not doing it, and that's what he meant. He wasn't doing it. And she is starting to do that too, y'all. I don't know what I'm going to do with her, but anyhow, so we've been talking about how you need to listen to your teachers and not tell your teachers no. and she'll tell me, it's so funny. And y'all, her teacher and the assistant, oh, and the bunny tail, don't forget the bunny tail. Good morning. So glad y'all are doing good. Yes, Jody, if you type the word big in the comments, you will get a message with the links. These are the same bunnies that we made for the 16-inch door round. But I thought, you know, they're really a great size and would be a wonderful standalone. So we decided to sell just the bunnies too. Type the word big in the comments and you'll get a link sent to your messenger. Y'all, hey Janet, so glad to see y'all this morning. And I'm just going to dry this because I'm impatient. And y'all don't want to sit around and watch paste or paint dry, do you? But guys, be sure if you want the March box that you get it ordered soon because they have almost, there's not a whole lot left. I can't. I like that. I think I would rather hear I can't than just plain no. And y'all, she's so funny. I'll say, what do you tell Miss Mary? And she'll say, no. And then she gets mad. Oh, goodness. But she's so cute. I like that, though. I can't. Thanks so much for joining me, guys. What have y'all been up to this week? I'm glad it's midweek. Hey, Leah. Hey, Kathy. I went to more random stuff that's happening. I went to Planet Fitness. I've been trying to go at least 4 to 5 days a week. This week, because of, I think I had an appointment or something. I can't remember. No, I don't know why, but I've only been twice this week. Hey, Jonette, so glad to see you. We're working on the giant bunny, and if you type the word big, you will get a message sent. Oh no, I'm so sorry you're sick. That stinks. I hope you're starting to feel better. So, go to Planet Fitness, and y'all, I'm so, like, what do you do when you just physically don't think that you can? I only did cardio. I've only done cardio this, well, that's not true. I did do some arm weights and stuff. Good morning, Christy. But so today I was just doing cardio, and what I do, because I don't like cardio, so I do 3 different machines. I did the treadmill. I tried to do the treadmill for 10 minutes, the rowing machine for 10 minutes, and the elliptical for 10 minutes. And y'all, I just could not physically make myself do, I can't remember which one, maybe rowing for the 10 minutes. And I actually love the rowing. But I feel like, am I just exhausted? I am still, I go get blood work to check my thyroid, but I'm wondering if it's just like fatigue or something. But I could not make myself, and look, I mean, I get my heart rate up, but I'm not like crazy, like fitness fanatic out there, like I'm not trying to go crazy or anything on the machines. So I'm not like, I don't feel like I'm overdoing it. But today I just couldn't. So then I treated, since I couldn't finish my workout, I treated myself. Have y'all ever heard of red light therapy? And if you have, I need to know, do you think that it works? Oh my goodness. Oh goodness, Jonah. You might have overdone it. But do you think red light therapy helps? I've heard great things about it, but I don't really know about it. And I don't have the attention span to sit and try to read. Maybe I need to like try to find a podcast talking about it. So anyhow, I went to, I think it's called Total Body Enhancement Bed, but it's a red light therapy, and it's a booth you stand up in. I've got, you know what, I'm going to have to put a polka dot over that because I don't know what I've got on the paint, but it's dark. Maybe this second coat will help. Anyhow, and it also, so it's a stand-up booth, and it's like red light therapy all around. So it's not like a tanning bed. I mean, I guess technically it is because it's like a booth, but you're not tanning. It's like red light therapy for 12 minutes. And it's also got this vibration plate in there that just really shakes you up. And it says that it's actually, you know, helps work muscles too. So I thought, well, I didn't make it through my cardiovascular stuff this morning, but maybe all that shaking and jiggling helped. Also, have you ever been in one of those machines? I mean, it shakes and jiggles everything. But they say, I don't know if it's true, but I've heard that red light therapy is really good for inflammation in your body. And I do know that I have inflammation in my body because, well, I did have it. Hopefully I don't have it anymore. But some blood work I had in the past said that I do have inflammation. So I was like, well, we'll just try the red light therapy. But have any of y'all ever tried it? And do you feel like it worked? The word today is big. If you're just hopping on, you might not be able to walk out of there. Look, when I got out, and I was, because you do have to undress to get in it so that you get the full body red light benefits. And it had like a relaxation. And I've heard that those vibration plates are good for draining your lymphatic system. I don't know. I tried it and I thought, well, I might try this however many times a week I go, just to see if I can tell a difference. I don't know. Who knows? But so, Shirley, the word today is big. B-I-G. And you should get a message through Messenger with the list of all the products. Oh yeah, so then I'm getting dressed and I leave, and I love a clean car, y'all, so I drove through the car wash, and I thought Locke's and Stella's area is kind of dusty and dirty back there, so I didn't really want to do a whole like wipe down, but I did vacuum. And as I was vacuuming, I happened to notice I don't have my watch on. So that means I didn't put it back on after the red light, after I jiggled my brains out in the vibration plate. Anyhow, let me know what you think about red light therapy, and do you think it works? Also, I got to thinking, and that's probably not the problem, that maybe I was just hungry. I think I'm just exhausted. So that's why I look a little disheveled. And my bangs, y'all look how long my bangs have gotten. I've got to go see my girl Sharon and get my bangs trimmed up. Thank y'all so much for joining me today, guys. And if this bunny looks familiar, it might look familiar because it is the same bunny that goes on the 16-inch round door hanger. But we got to thinking, this bunny is large and in charge, and it might be fun just to have the bunny for the door hanger instead of a round and a bunny. Paula, we do need to rest, but oh gosh, I'm gonna have to go back and read that message. I think it was you, Joanna. The vibration plate, and I feel proud. Oh, that's great. So you do your yoga stretches while doing the vibration. I don't think you could do you could do some stretches, but this is like a stand-up boat that just encloses all around you. But man, it would be nice if you could get some stretching in. Look, y'all, there's just a few little areas that I need to get covered just a little bit better. I figured there would be. Some that I just missed. I'm gonna have to hold this fella up so I can see these spots. And look, you don't have, if you want it to look a little weathered, you don't have to paint it solidly like this. And you know what? I might come back and distress mine. I don't ever know what I'm gonna do until I do it. Are y'all like that? Okay, we're done with the vanilla. And like I said, I started with the vanilla. Anyhow, I think I might have put too much fruit in my smoothie. I did a lot of blueberries and strawberries. And then I did some protein powder to maybe help get me through the day. It's questionable. We'll just have to see. I'm going to go ahead. Oh, y'all, look how smart I am. I've already got the glue gun heating up. Yay. Hey, Sue, I am having a good day. I'm just kind of disheveled. And now I found something's on my chin. It might be dry paint, and I can't leave it alone. I'm just going to try to get this nice and dry because I'm going to come in with a dauber and do some polka dots. And y'all, on the polka dots, if they're not perfect, it does. I don't care if they're like not a perfect. I don't care if the paint coverage is like full on them. Hey, Ginger. Thanks so much for watching, guys. If you're just hopping on, you did a blueberry drink. I did blueberries, strawberries, and I think the protein powder is like a vanilla milkshake, and then just some water in this. But I'm hoping that it gives me a little boost of filling up my belly. Oh, goodness gracious, y'all. Anyhow, I think that's dry. I'm going to come in with, and I don't know which one I think I might do the big dots in the peony. Isn't that, y'all? I love this peony. So pretty. And then, so I wasn't 100% sure, but I think I want to do blue and pink. Not blue, but Couture teal. And I think I'm going to do those in just a slightly smaller size. Dauber. Let's see here. And I'm just going to stick my dauber in. Actually, I might scoop some. I might scoop some out. And hopefully I scoop enough out. Or not too much. I tend to get too much stuff. But I don't like wasting. But let's just see how this goes. Scrape my excess off. And y'all, like I said, if this isn't perfect, I'm not worried about it. I'm just going to do just random spots. Yes, perfect. All over. And if y'all want perfect polka dots, I don't know what to tell you. I'm not good at perfection. I'm good at getting enough of what I like. And y'all, this is going to be like the back facing bunny. So, I need to probably put a little bit of a pink dot on his tail. So you're not going to have eyes and like the pink insides of the ears and all that jazz. And I'm just, wherever you want your dots, and I am putting some, not completely on the board. What's everybody been up to? I've been trying to exercise and driving through a car wash and then having to go back to the Planet Fitness to pick up my watch. And thank God nobody got it. Oh, and I don't know if y'all have seen or not, but the watch band y'all helped me pick out, love it. In fact, the guys there at the counter were complimenting. They liked my watch band too. Okay, is that enough? Let's maybe put another one right here. Anyhow, just do these wherever you want them. And I think my bow, I don't know. I was thinking I might put it up around the ear. Look, there are plenty. You got options with this one. Put it wherever you want your bow. I think the ear area would be pretty, but also the neck would be great. All right, I'm going to put my pink dauber here. I'm not entirely sure I'm done with that, but now I'm going to move on to the Couture teal. Guys, thank you so much for joining me. If you're just hopping on, the word is big. If you type the word big in, you will get a message sent to Messenger. Oh, you know what? I should probably draw the pink, because I might overlap some of the pink and the teal. You had a birthday. Happy birthday. If there's a possibility that you might overlap, just hit it with the dryer a little bit. But so far, this is what we're looking at. Vanilla background, peony in the large, the biggest size dauber. I don't know what that is, maybe 1.5 inches across. But I am going to dry this a little bit, because if I do get my teal in there, I want it to overlap nicely. And I don't know, I may not overlap them. We'll just have to see what happens. Do y'all craft like that? Hey, and I've got a question. Should I put the bow like at the bunny neck or up around the ears? Y'all tell me, up around the ears or around the neck? Where would you put your bow? Happy birthday, Teresa's little brother. We love celebrating birthdays around here. Stella's still trying to celebrate hers, and I let her. She wants us to sing happy birthday, so we do it. I do too, Sue. Okay, I see a neck, a vote for the neck for the bow. Y'all be sure and comment and let me know. And thank you so much for sharing me out. Neck, ears. I'm just going to lay the tail on about where I think I might. Let's do it like this. Maybe like that. Neck. I think I'm seeing more neck, so if you like neck, since it's the back side of the bunny, between the ears. Maybe it's about even between neck and ears. Y'all keep typing it in and let me know what you think. And guys, I even thought it would be pretty to do, like if you have one of the big patterned transfers, to do a pretty pattern on this. I think that would be so cute. Like painted a solid color. Oh no, I'm so sorry, you're back in the bed. Okay. Now I'm going to get the Couture teal out. What did I do? I know I got another. Maybe I didn't get another. I wanted another scooper to scoop the Couture teal out. What's y'all's favorite paste color? Do y'all have a favorite? I'm always like, oh, that's my favorite. No, that's my favorite. No, that's my favorite. Are y'all like that? All right. And I'm just using, I don't know, maybe like a 1-inch dauber. And I'll tell you why I chose to do the smaller one in the Couture teal. And it's because it's not because pink's more my favorite. Although pink is a beautiful color. I decided to go with this because a lot of my bow color is going to have kind of the same teal color in it. So I thought, you know, it'd be pretty to have hints of this, but have the bigger in the pink. I don't know. It's just what I came up with. You like the big polka dots. I do too. Y'all, you can't really go wrong with polka dots as far as I'm concerned. I think they're great. Ears. All right, y'all keep letting me know what you think, where you think we should put the bow. I know a lot of y'all are saying the neck, but for some reason I'm kind of wanting to do the ears. And I don't really have an explanation for that. Hey, you know what? We don't really have to have an explanation for why we want our craft to be a certain way, do we? It's our prerogative. Unless somebody's paying us to do it, then we should probably do what they suggest. Oh, polka dots make me happy. And it has just been a wild morning. It's actually been just a wild week, actually, if I'm just being totally honest. It's just been kind of wild and crazy. And I guess I'm just going to do these until I feel like I've got enough. And I might feel like that. I might come back with a few more pink. I don't know. I'm kind of liking how he's turning out, though. Good morning, Diane. I'm so happy to see y'all. And that's another thing. In the middle of the chaos, I was like, you know what? I'm going to run by Mom's and I'm going to do a little crafting, and that's going to help everything feel better. Do y'all kind of use crafting is a good, very good therapy. I think I'm done. I think I'm done with the polka dots. What do y'all think? I think I'm happy with it. I am going to try to dry it a little bit. Guys, if y'all get this cut out, actually any of our cutouts, I love seeing what you do with them. And so does Mom. And you can get wild with this and paint the whole thing a really bright, fun color. I kind of like the idea of like a really bright background with maybe some just white polka dots would be pretty. You know, there's really so many options. I'm gonna put my daubers in the water so they don't get crusty. We probably really need to buy some fresh ones. If I'm just being totally honest. Because these have definitely seen better days. I'm just gonna make sure I've got those clothes good because I don't want to dry out. But y'all, also don't forget, the March box is out and it is selling so fast. So if you haven't ordered it and you want it, it's on the website. Grab it. Grab it when you get the giant bunny. Today's word is big. If you type the word big in the comments, you will get a message with a link to everything. But be sure, if you even think you want the box, go ahead and grab it because they are selling like hotcakes. Is that even still a thing, selling like hotcakes? Do people still say that? Hey, Diane. Thank y'all so much for joining me. Big is our word today. Do we have any more votes on... Let me just look and see if that tail... I think the tail looks perfect right there. So that's where it's going. And I'm just going to use hot glue today because I don't have a ton of stuff that I need to be worried about moving around. There we go. We've got our little bunny tail on. And I might... Let me see if this works before I get too crazy and say I'm going to do something. Yeah, it does. I'm going to go around... I hope these are dry. And just kind of make some highlights. And I'm using black today since the background is so close to white. And I'm just gonna do a little bit of outlining around the outer edges just because I want to. Do y'all do stuff like that? Because it's our craft, and if we want to do some outlining, then by George, we're gonna, huh? Alright, I'm gonna spin it a little bit. And y'all, you do not have to be perfect with this. I'm just kind of going around the outside. Kind of, oh, that was not dry. That one's dry. Let's see here. Where did I do? But this just kind of... And I'm trying not to touch it because I don't want to smear the black. Let's see here. I did forget this little dip right there. But that just kind of makes it stand out a little bit. I think you can do it, don't do it. I am going to dry that because I don't want to smear the black. What do y'all think about the black outline? Oh, I kind of think it makes it pop. Thank y'all so much for sharing. Thank you so much for the stars. Really appreciate you sharing and stars and goodness, just hanging out with me. Putting up with me. And watching this cute little polka dot bunny. And y'all, like I said, this is very, I wish that I had, if I knew where a tape measure was, I'd measure it. But it's about, I want to say it's about 18 inches tall. It should be listed on the site. Do y'all think you're going to get you a giant bunny, guys? And you can do the front and the back if you want on this one. Alright, I think what I'm going to do, this is one of the ribbons. Can y'all see how pretty that is? Thank you. I like the outline too. So let me just decide. Do I want, y'all, I think I might. I'm gonna punch holes up here. So I'm gonna have, I should have got this out. Some of the wired jute. And I kind of want to put the bow up around it as well. But I'm going to do like the little pigtail thing. I love a good little pigtail. But I think I'm going to do like right at the top of the head. And y'all, these are so easy to punch through. I think I'm just going to do like right at the top of his head. Maybe if I can get my hole punch on there. I'm trying to see. I try to see where it's gonna punch through. Maybe I'll do like right there. This little ear fold. So I'm gonna come in. Let's see. Make sure it's on the wood. But you see how easily that just punches straight, just a neat little hole straight through. Let me get it like this. And I'm just gonna eyeball it on the other side. Make sure, well, I can't get it to turn loose. Come on, there we go. There we go. It just didn't want, it had a hold to itself. But there's my holes. And I'm just going to, look, y'all, what I do on this wire jute is I take a little hot glue. Because this will kind of unwrap on you. But I just take a little bit of the hot glue because you won't really see that. And just go around the edge with it. Look, y'all, I do apologize. Sometimes I think I have it all together. And I don't. I don't usually. But anyhow, I just go right around the top. I squirt out a little bit of hot glue and just go right around the top edge of that with that glue to keep it from unraveling. And I did cut that a little shorter, but then, so your jute's gonna hang through. And then, y'all, I have to clean some of this stuff off. I get a little overwhelmed. Then I'm just gonna take the end of a brush and kind of just spiral it around that so it looks like a cute little pigtail. I guess that's what you call it. Thank you, Joanne. It's turning out so cute. Can y'all see the little pigtails? And you can make those longer and more pronounced if you want. That's what I went with. So, you know what? We're going with the neck. Are y'all happy with us going with the neck? I should have got a pair of scissors out while I was in here. And y'all, these bows, I used to work at a gift shop, so I actually know how to make bows. But I love, and look, this we haven't even opened, but it's so cute. Look, it says Happy Easter, and y'all, I'm pretty sure, yep, it's from the Dollar Tree. Isn't that pretty? So I'm going to use some of that, some of this, I don't know what this is, like lattice, jute. Put that on there. This stuff, I love using this. I don't know, jute, something sort of jute. And then a buffalo plaid. Can't go wrong with the buffalo plaid. But this is why I did the pinks with the more pronounced, the bigger. Because I knew that my ribbon would have a lot more of the teal in it than the pink. So what do y'all think? Do you love, are you loving the giant bunny? And then just another, I don't know, some sort of coordinating color plaid in the teal. I think these colors are a lot of fun. Look, I'm trying not to lose the stick pins, because I drop ribbon and it just rolls and rolls and rolls. It's just a mess, y'all. I can make a mess. I can really make a mess. All right, so I've got my biggest one, and I guess I'll go with this one. And that's another large. Maybe I need to do this, but I do want to be able to see it. Do y'all talk to yourself? I guess if I start answering, that's when there could be a problem. Sometimes I do answer though. Then I'm just going to get a piece of jute to cinch this up with. I guess technically I could. You know what? I probably didn't get a big enough piece. Okay, I know what I'm going to do. All right, I'm just going to cinch that up really nicely. And then I think I might use this one, the Happy Easter, to tie it around the neck. Y'all, sorry. I've quit paying attention because I'm trying to figure out my bow. Wait, and I have that upside down. Oh, goodness. Do y'all plan on getting one of these giant bunnies? Let me know in the comments. And if so, please send me pictures of your creations. Not just of this, but of everything. I absolutely love seeing your crafts. I need to, let me trim this off first. The jute that I cinched it up really tight with. Get that out of the way. Let me go ahead. Do I want it really big? I do want it pretty sizable. I'm just gonna trim my edges. Some of them I'm just cutting at an angle. Some of them I'm fishtailing or dovetailing. If you prefer dovetailing, call it dovetailing. I heard somebody call it fishtailing one time and I liked it. So I tend to say that now. I'm so glad y'all are loving the giant bunny. And guys, he's about, I think I should have put the size on the site, but he's about, he's close to 12 by 18 inches. He's large and in charge. Do y'all ever cut your fishtails backwards? Sometimes if I'm not really paying attention, I'll cut them backwards. And I'm like, what? Why'd you do that? And I don't know. Look, I almost did it. And I'm talking about it. You never know. With the way today has been so far, just the week. Have y'all had a wild week? Let me know that in the comments. Something's being wild around here with me. Okay. I might trim that up a little bit more once I get it on. Let me get me a good knot in here, and then I'll trim the edges of the main ribbon. The Hoppy Easter. Happy. It's not hoppy. I want to say hoppy, but it's not hoppy. Well, it's just rolling up on me. And I'm actually not going to need the hot glue for this one, I don't think. Trim my tails up here. Then we'll be good to go. Fluff it so that you can see all the fun ribbon. Y'all, do y'all love ribbon? I sure do. Actually, I didn't get that very tight, so I might glue it down a little bit. Let me get some of this stuff out of the way so I can sit him down. Golly, she's so cute. I don't know how she looks live, but she's so cute in real life. I'm just going to place some of this glue because I didn't tie it super tight. Taut. It's not super taut. Then I'm going to fluff my bow up a little bit. Look, I'm not even using that pink thing. You know what? I like to try to clean the desk off so y'all get the full effect of how cute something is. So you're not looking at the garb in the way. Oh, goodness. What do you think? Let me know, guys. And then she'll just hang. He. What do y'all think about the giant bunny? If you just hopped on, please be sure and go back and watch. We've created a beautiful bunny with black. I went around with black outline and I put a wired jute hanger in so that I can hang her on the door. She's coming home with me. Thank you so much, Teresa. Guys, I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day, and I hope you will share some of your wood cutout crafts with me. I love seeing them. Let me see what you create. Oh, I'm so glad you love it. Also, another reminder, don't forget, if you want this March box, go ahead and get it ordered because it is selling. I just got the first shipments going out tomorrow, and I've got to get home and pack up some more. But get you a giant bunny and the March box, and I'll get it on its way. Y'all be sure and share your crafts with me. Share this out so your friends can see. And I hope you have a happy rest of the day. Look, I'm going to lean this up so so that when I step off the frame, you're looking at something cute. Big is the word. Thanks for joining me, guys. Bye-bye.